we try to understand the science of energy, the science of prana, the two basic principles. If anywhere in the body, if there is an excess of energy, then you can experience some tightness or the tension, or further it may lead to some disease in the body. And if there is some depletion of energy in some part, the result could be the same. The idea here is to have a balanced flow of prana, the balanced flow of energy all through the body, through the various practice of asanas or the pranayams or the Surya Namaskar. There are various techniques that we have in yoga. And the another principle, it says that prana flows from higher to lower. So especially the frontliners, they work 24/7 and they are surrounded by sick people, diseased people. They have no energy in them. So what happens? The prana flows from them to the diseased people. So at the end of the day, what happens? When they come back home, they are totally exhausted, lack of energy. If it stays for a week or two, what will happen? They will fall sick. So they have to keep recharging their batteries. And here comes the role of yoga. Some gentle stretches to the chanting of some mantra. Like if you chant Oms for 5-7 minutes quietly, it can immediately boost your energy. It can give you confidence. It can give you positivity. It can give you the strength. And another tool, a beautiful tool, is Yoga Nidra. If you do it for 20 minutes in Shavasana, it can again make you lighter and energize you in a matter of 10 to 20 minutes. And then several pranayam practices and the practice of meditation. So I would like to give some gentle stretches for the arms and the shoulder and the neck. Basically, especially when they have a long work hours, they have the stiff neck or the shoulder and the upper back area, and the prana accumulates in this area, and some energy blockages are there. So we need to keep releasing all these pranic blockages so that it doesn't get stored. And it can be done every 1-2 hours. Whenever there is some interval, maybe for 5 minutes, maybe for 3 minutes, maybe for 7 minutes, it can be done and practiced. So I can start with some of the arms and the neck practices. But more than the practices, what is important here is how you practice it. Suppose if you have just 5 minutes, so first 1 minute, try to calm down yourself. Don't do it in a hurry. First, sit down quietly, shut your eyes, relax the body, take a couple of slow and deep breathe in and out, calm down. Disengage completely from your previous assignments, previous works, and just do maybe 1 practice or 2 practice, and could be very refreshing. So the style of the practice, the way you do it, is very important. So let me show you some practices first for the arms and the neck. Then I'll show you some gentle stretching asanas in the standing positions, and then 1 mudra and 1-2 pranayams. So you could do it even sitting on the chair, keeping back straight, spine upright. And as I said, first shut your eyes for a couple of seconds, calm down, relax each part of the body, and take 2-3 slow and deep breath in and out. And then you are ready for the practice. And completely disassociate from your previous assignment. Just be focused. So I show you some practices, but I will be doing only 3 rounds, and you could do 3 to 5 to 10 rounds depending on the time you have. So inhaling, the fingers stretch outward, and exhale, you can make the fist and feel the tightness all over the arm. Inhale, stretch the finger out and exhale, make the fist. Breathe in, stretch the finger out, and feel the stretch in the fingers, palms, wrist, and the arms. So this is the fist clenching. And the next practice could be the shoulder rotation. Join the elbows in the front. Inhale, upper half of the circle, and exhale the lower half. And your awareness will remain in the shoulders, upper back, and the chest. So inhaling, upward movement, and exhaling, downward movement. So 3 cycles of forward movement and then reverse movement. Inhale, upper half, exhale, lower half. Awareness totally remains there in the shoulders, upper back, and the chest. And then you can relax for a second, observe the shoulders, arms, and relax. And the next practice could be arms in the lap, the simple shoulder squeeze. Inhaling, raising the shoulder, cupping the neck, and exhale, release it. Inhale up, exhale down. So this will release all the tightness, tension, and the discomfort from the neck and the arm muscles. Relaxing, and then just one down, I will show you the neck practices. So head down, inhale, head will go back, exhale, forward. Center, inhale, exhale, bend the head to the right, inhale, coming back, bend it to the left. It can be done 3 to 5 times. Inhale, center, exhale, move the head to the right, inhale, center, exhale to the left. And the final one for the neck, inhale, head going back, exhale, coming forward. And the reverse circle also. And then again relaxing for a second or two, observing the neck, round muscle, and the head. Body relaxed and the breath relaxed. So these are some practices for your neck and the shoulder and the upper back area. Now I'm coming to the standing. I will show you 3 asanas, the basic stretches. So the first one is the palm tree pose, the Tadasana. Join the legs, join the feet, balancing the body on the feet, and then interlock the fingers. Take the arms up and turn the palm up and stretch. Place the arms to the top of the head, fixing the gaze on a point parallel to your eyes. Inhale up, stretch the body completely, and then exhale down. Again, this can be done 3 rounds to 5 rounds to 10 rounds, depending on the times you have. So breathe in up and stretch, and breathe out. So this will remove all the stiffness, all the tiredness from the body. And the second practice after this could be the swing palm tree, the Triyakarasana, a 1.5 feet gap, interlocking the fingers, and turn the palm up here only. Take the arms up, stretch the arms. Here inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale, come back. Exhale to the side. So awareness there in the sides and the west. Inhale, coming back, and exhale to the side. So again, it could be done 3 to 5 rounds each side. And then relaxing for a second or two, observing the breath, observing the different affected parts. Once again, a deep breathe in and out and relax. The third practice here could be the Kati Chakrasana, the west rotating. This is practice like this. Inhale, arms goes to the side. Exhale, left arm to the right shoulder, right arm around the wrist, and look behind. Inhale, come back. Exhale, other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, other side. So this can be done 5 to 10 times. And after practicing, again relax for a second or two. Find the breath, observe the body, and relax the body. In some cases, what happens in the long standing hours that we develop some stiffness and the discomfort in the lumbar area. In that case, you could even find a wall, or you could create an imaginary wall, and you can do a standing cobra pose like this. Inhale and exhale. I can show you through the wall. So it will be like this, the palms against palms just in front of the chest, and inhale, then exhale down. Inhale, and exhale down. So this can go against the wall, this is standing Bhujangasana, and it will remove all the stiffness from the entire length of the back, lower to up. So these were some physical stretches and physical practices. Now we could do some practices of breathing, and one mudra, the Prana mudra, which immediately vitalizes you, which immediately refreshes you, which enhances your vitality, strength, and overall health. So it can be practiced like this. It can be done again sitting on the chair. So first I show you 3 rounds of yogic breathing. So the right palm on the abdomen, left over the chest. You can shut your eyes, and when you inhale, first abdomen expands. You need to extend it to the chest, deep up to the throat. And first throat relaxes, then chest relaxes, and the abdomen goes in. So 3 rounds of yogic breathing. It can be done in the sitting posture. If it is done in the lying position, it's even better. Now the Prana mudra, which is very effective practice. So arms here in the lap. You have to imagine that your prana moves from the lower chakra to the upper chakra, from Muladhara to Sahasrara while practicing. And it is one single breath like yogic breathing. So watch me. From here, eyes remains gently closed. So one single breath, inhaling, moving up, and you have to imagine that prana is moving up from Muladhara to Sahasrara. Immediately in a matter of 3 cycles, your energy level will go higher. It will boost your energy completely. One more cycle. Inhale. So it can be done 3 rounds to 5 rounds to 10 rounds. After that, the one more vital practice here is Nari Shodhan Pranayam. So for that, you can use the Nasagar mudra, the first 2 fingers of the right arm here at the eyebrow center, thumb at the right nostril, and the ring finger at the left nostril. So first you have to shut your right nostril, start inhaling from the left, and you have to count your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So inhale through 5 and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through right again 5 and exhale through the left 5. In any case, if you don't like using the hand as you are in the hospital or somewhere, then in that case you could do the same practice mentally. You can imagine that breath is entering into the left nostril. It comes out from the right, it goes in from the right, and it comes out from the left. So, and at the end, I would suggests that if we do Brahmari Pranayam 5 rounds, it relaxes your brain cells. It is a tranquilizing pranayam and it calms you down immediately. So for that, mouth is closed, there's a little gap between the jaws. There's a deep inhalation like yogic breathing, and while exhaling, there's a deep humming sound, and awareness remains inside the head on that vibration, on that sound. I can show you one round of the Brahmi. Let's get ready for a short practice of meditation. So, in wherever condition you are, prepare the body, whether you are sitting on the chair or elsewhere. You can keep the spine erect, upright, shoulders, chest relaxed, arms resting over the knees, and eyes will remain gently shut. Allow the body to calm down. Observe the body right from head down to the toes. Observe each part of the body and relax completely. You have to completely disassociate yourself from your previous activities. Forget about all the worries and the tensions of life. Just watch the body, head down to the toes. The spine, neck, head in a single straight line. Body is firmly grounded. If your feet are on the ground, so firmly grounded. If you are sitting in a crossed-legged, you can experience the body touching the floor. The body is becoming more still now. Watch the body from the front, your own body from the front, as if you see the reflection of the body in a full-length mirror. Your entire body from the front, your face, your arms, your torso, your legs, becoming more still. The body from the right side, body from the left side, body from behind, body from the front, body from the top, body from all the sides. Stillness grows. Body becoming more still. Still like a statue. Anything happens, body will not move now. You're aware of the body, and now be aware of the breath at the same time. Simultaneous awareness of the body and the breath. You are watching the body and you are aware of the breath. Now shift your awareness completely to your breathing, your breath going in and out of the nostrils. Every single breath, watch it. It is a normal breath. It is a spontaneous breath. Initially, when you begin to watch the breath, you may find sometimes it is deep, sometimes it is short. No need to try to make it a deep breath or a rhythmic breath or more relaxed breath. Simply watch the breath. without missing any breath. Any thought comes, watch it, keep it aside, just remain focused to the breath. It is one of the simplest tasks in the world, watching the breath. If mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Be aware of the breath in individual nostrils, the left nostril and the right nostril. If you could make out which one is more flowing at this point of time, the left or the right. If you could hear the sound of the breath. And even the temperature of the breath. Ingoing breath, you can experience is little cooler than the outgoing breath. Continue watching every breath. As you progress in the practice, the breath starts becoming more deeper and relaxed. Now from the nostrils, shift your awareness in the throat and watch the breath in the throat inside. In a single straight line, your breath is flowing in the throat. You're watching the breath in the throat. It's moving freely in the throat in a straight line. Now, as you breathe in, breath moves up from navel upward to the throat. Exhale, it moves down throat to the navel. Inhaling, breath moves up, navel to the throat, and breathe out, throat down to the navel. Every time you inhale, the breath moves up, navel to throat, and breathe out, it moves back to the navel. Between the navel, throat, along the spinal cord, there's a psychic passage, a hollow, thin, transparent, tube-like structure. A sheer imagination between navel, throat. You have to imagine this psychic passage between navel, throat, inside which you have a breath moving, inhaling up, exhaling down. And along the breath, your consciousness also moves. Navel to throat, throat to the navel. Remain totally aware of the practice. The breath moving, consciousness moving, navel to throat, and throat down to the navel. As you breathe in, if you hear the sound of the breath, it is so. And as you breathe out, the sound is hum. Inhaling, the sound is so. Exhaling, the sound is hum. This is a natural sound of the breath. No need to pronounce this. Just be aware and you can hear the sound. While inhaling, navel to throat with so, and throat down to the navel with hum. So the breath moving, consciousness moving, and the prana shakti, the vital force moving in the form of soham sound between navel, throat, and throat, navel. Your practice continues. Inhaling, so, navel up to the throat, and with hum down back to the navel. Inhaling, so, exhaling, hum. Breathe in, so, breathe out, hum. Let the practice continue for a while. All three distinct forces working in unison: your breath, your consciousness, and the prana shakti, moving between navel, throat, and throat, navel. And then now, slowly, gradually leaving this Soham sound, fading the image of the psychic passes. Stop the navel, throat breathing. Bring your awareness back at the nostrils, watching the normal breath. Externalize your senses, be aware of the body, be aware of the different sounds you hear at this moment, awareness of the surroundings, and then gently you can open your eyes. Your practice of this short meditation is over.
How many times do you recommend these asanas to be done?
Like, it depends on the time they have. If they have a just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, they can just select two or three asanas and they should practice. So maybe in that case, every 2 hours, a short interval of 5 to 7 minutes. But if they are at home and they have a period of 1 hour, 60 minutes, then they can have almost 30 minutes of asanas, 7 minutes of Surya Namaskar, and 15 minutes of pranayam or 10 minutes of meditation. So in one session could be the all the different components of yoga can be incorporated.
Please suggest some practices for anxieties.
In this lockdown period, I have seen many cases of anxiety and the depression, and the yoga practice is a boon here. And matter of 10 days of regular practice of some simple pranayam and combined with asanas and the relaxation and meditation gives a very good result. Anxiety comes down to 90% or sometime it completely disappears. So anxiety, the sleep problem and the depression, the yoga practice is key.